Today we will be testing the on balance volume cross indicator.
But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. There is also a link down below to sign up for Tradingview. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon.
Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the on balance volume cross indicator. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 63 different strategies, with 16 of them being profitable. We've also tested a total of 821 indicators, with 334 of them being winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. We've also retested in the advanced testing 27 of the winning indicators. 10 of them have been able to maintain the winning status. The best one, a 76% win rate. Now, keep in mind that we test most of these strategies and indicators on the Forex and crypto market, but they can be applied to just about any market and time frame universally. All right, so today's indicator is the on balance volume cross indicator, and you can see it here on the bottom of the screen. And so the setup on this is relatively easy, as you could probably guess just by looking at it. We have the oscillating line that is indicated by basically these dots, this dotted line right here, kind of running down the spine of these mountainous looking movements here, these mountainous looking color backgrounds. And so the line here basically acts as a zero line, more or less. It's not technically a zero line, but what we have is the pivot around this line. And so you can see how as volume increases to the upside in an uptrend, we get these punches above the dotted line there in green. And you can see as volume is decreasing and a downtrend is forming, we get the punches, the mountains to the downside of that dotted line there in the maroon, the dark maroon, purplish color there. And so that's basically what we are looking for, is when we get one of these pushes to the upside and we get the green coloration in the background, the cross to the upside of that dotted line, then we are going to go long. When we get a cross to the downside of that dotted line and we get the maroon, the dark maroon colored background, then we are going to go short. So let's go ahead and get on with the testing and see what we can get out of it. All right, so the first signal we pick up is a short signal. You can see that we get that punch to the downside there of that line with that dark purple maroon colored background forming there. Unfortunately, we pretty much hit immediate consolidation and then a really big spike to the upside there. And so that one does stop us out. We then pick up a long right here on this one, and we get pretty much an immediate real nice push to the upside. That does come up and get us to our take profit. Let's go ahead and continue on. All right, so it looks like we're going to pick up a short signal right here on this one. We barely can see that spike to the downside right here. And so that is going to be a short signal there. But we, on the very next candle, get a spike back to the upside. So that short is going to be stopped out. And it looks like on the very next candle, we get a spike back to the downside. And so that long right there is also going to be stopped out. Looks like we get a little bit of a push to the downside here. I'm not sure if it was able to get us to our take profit though. Nope, sure wasn't. And so that one then starts to kind of curl back up here, make a push to the upside for that break right there. So we break up there for a long signal, and it looks like that's going to be stopped out on the next candle right here, as we then spike back to the downside there for a short. And it's like we haven't quite hit our take profit yet on that one. So let's go ahead and play it forward a little bit here and see what we get. All right, so we pretty much got stopped dead in our tracks right there, and a spike back to the upside. That spike right there, looks like we were able to finally get a take profit out of that move to the upside right there. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead, fast forward through the rest of the testing. That way things don't get too long, and we'll pick this up when we are at the end of the year. All right, so that's going to put us at the end of the year right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve over the 1 year of testing, I'd like to give a quick shout out to our Discord server. So this is our Discord server here. It is free. You're welcome to join most of these channels here. Like I said, they're free to join. You're welcome to join and take part of the conversations in those channels. But we do have a Patreon only channel set up just for our patrons to take advantage of some great advanced information. For example, one of our members, Sasquatch here, is an awesome Forex prop trader. He's putting up charts like this on a regular basis where he's marked out areas of support and resistance, areas of interest, and chart analysis that he has done of the Forex market. He's currently on vacation due to the holidays, and so he hasn't been posting a lot here recently, but typically every single week he is posting on a regular basis, maybe once a day, twice a day, a couple times a day, just really depends. We have some of our other members here that are also posting some charts, some positions that they got into that they were successful, good positions that they took some profits on, some indicators or systems that they were kind of playing with, and just kind of general chart analysis, things that we find interesting, videos, links to different information. All in all, just a really great, wonderful environment. Everybody's helping everybody out, supporting everybody, and really helping everybody grow as a trader. So I highly recommend that you join us. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at our indicator here. Get everything in focus. All right, let's go ahead and count it out, see what we have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. So we have 21 trades altogether, so that's a decent number of trades within the 1 year's time. Let's go ahead and count out our winners and see what we have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8 winning trades. So that is not going to meet the 60% criteria that we were looking for. This indicator was because it is similar to kind of like a moving average, if you will, whereas instead of price action breaking through the moving average line, what we have is basically the cross here of a single point or a single line, and that poses the same issue that we have with the moving averages or with, say, a zero line cross, in that there is really no kind of buffer in between the move to the upside and the move to the downside. So anytime you get a moment of consolidation, or even when you are dealing with a market that isn't necessarily in consolidation, but kind of pushing up and having these real tight trend pushes to the upside and the downside, then you get kind of this whipsaw action that we've seen many times before, as the indicator bounces one direction, then back the other, then back the other, then back the other, and just back and forth before it can finally figure out a direction that it's actually going to head in. And then it generally picks up a winning trade eventually, but takes a lot of losing trades in the meantime. And so this one is going to go on the no list, and we will move on to the next indicator from here.